Hello and welcome to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Gold Show, episode number 8, the Premier League show. I'm here alongside Henry, Ronnie and Kian. First of all, guys, how are we all doing?
Golden.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
I've had an eventful week, to say the least.
Yeah, oh, yes. Yeah, you have done.
Why have you always got drama going on?
It's me, mate. I'm just always in drama.
You're the problem. It's you.
No. How many times have you sung that in the last 5 minutes? Like, come on, man.
How are you doing anyway, Ronnie?
All right.
You're doing all right. Yeah, I mean, let's get straight into it anyway. Brentford 3, Manchester United 1.
That's
going to
been
start with
Well,
this
you
one.
know the way it works. We go from front to back in terms of the games. And the first game this weekend, Brentford against Manchester United. Brentford winning by 3-1. Igor Thiago scoring a brace. His first goal, by the way. What a finish. Top left-hand corner, not
He's my
bad.
kind of striker.
Yeah, it was good, really good.
I'll tell you one name that I think is actually doing quite well for Brentford is Jordan Henderson.
Yes, big
I
up Jordan Henderson.
He's actually doing all right.
He is.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he would be as bad as people thought it would be.
Yeah.
But he's got 2 assists now, hasn't he?
Yes,
And
yeah.
They're pretty much identical.
Yeah,
I
no.
think he's actually been quite good.
The only 2 games that I've watched of Brentford in the Premier League so far this season was the Chelsea and the United game, where he did get both of those assists. And yeah, he's playing really, really well. Benjamin Šeško scored a goal. Is that the only positive?
Oh, 3 bites of the cherry, though.
Yeah, I mean, a goal's a goal, though, I guess, at the end of the day. As you can tell, Henry is absolutely loving this conversation. Manchester United were awarded a penalty as well in this game after Nathan Collins brought down Brian Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes stepped up, and he's missed his second penalty in 3 so far this season. What are your thoughts on that, Henry? I've got to ask these questions, mate. You're on a podcast. You're here to talk.
I know I need to talk. I just don't know if I say something. I don't know how far I'm going to go with this. Okay, I'm not happy, as you might imagine. I'm pretty pissed.
Language, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep control of myself.
5 minutes?
Has it been 5 minutes?
No.
All right.
Henry, seriously, control yourself.
Sorry. I hate football. It's a rubbish sport.
Answer his question, man.
Yeah, it was a really bad penalty. Bruno, take him off, pens. I've had enough. I'm no longer pulling my punches. I'm no longer hopeful.
Surely you'd have Mbeumo on pen.
There is no hope in the world. There is no bright light. It's all just darkness and horribleness and all that kind of rubbish. We'll be in the Championship to give it 3 or 4 years. It's all good. This will win if we're in the Championship. Well, you'd hope so. Knowing us, maybe not. Amrim's on shaky ground. Shaky ground.
He's had the 5th worst start to any Premier League manager in the Premier League era.
That is outrageous.
Only just, that's including relegated managers, everything.
Yeah.
It isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And the only one that's, so the one below him is Ozzy Ardiles at Spurs,
Right.
who was like renowned for being awful and had like 8 goal games.
So, how much longer does he get?
A game.
1 game.
A game. You don't win against Sunderland.
Yeah, it's
I'm done.
home,
You even draw against Sunderland, and I'm done. You understand?
But how can you keep going through this cycle of manager after manager?
Give me Ollie back.
Really?
The only time I've ever been
but
happy
the
as a United
same
fan has been
stuff
under
is just
Ollie.
gonna
I
happen,
swear to
though.
God, I don't care if he's tactically a little bit worse than everyone else. At least he makes me happy. Give me Ollie back. I respect
Right.
Ollie. I have a time for Ollie. I actually believe in what he's trying to sell. He's a legend. Give
Okay.
me Ollie back. I've had enough.
I would have a caveat though as well, is that if he plays Bruno in the 8 again and you lose, then I would agree with you. But if he tries something else and puts Bruno in a more attacking position and you look a lot better but you get like a draw, I would still keep
Mbeumo to
going.
right wing back. Bruno into the 10. Mainu in midfield.
Well, like I said, I think you need to get rid of this 3 at the back crap. To be honest.
If used effectively, it can work. I
Yeah, like with
understand the
Palace,
system.
but
That's not my issue.
Amrim's
The issue
system's
is
not working.
Yeah, but
it's
they
not
play 3
working.
centre-back to centre-back.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
He's not going to change.
Burn
He won't
Luke
change.
Shaw in the nearest bin you can find.
No, but he can play left wing back. Like
He cannot play left centre back, and you've seen it the entirety of this season.
Yeah.
Bin him. You have Aiden Heaven there, who's quality and isn't getting a sniff. He was so good at the end of last season, and also Lisandro Martinez is back, so it's almost pointless. But if you're not going to play Martinez, play Aiden Heaven. He's good enough. You've shown he's good enough. Give him the minutes.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Fredrickson's not even getting a sniff. He's quality and all. You got subbed at half time in the one game you gave him. What's going on there? We have this amazing academy that's producing prospect after prospect, and you're dropping them, and it's ridiculous. It's the one piece of Man United I've got left. The one bit of our club's history, the core. The fact that we've had an academy graduate in our team for the last 100 years or so. Watch it go under Amorim. Watch him break that record. If he does that, I swear to God, I will lose my crap. I really will. I'll be done. So don't you dare. Put Manu back in the starting 11, you idiot.
Whoever's on clips, please clip that, because that would be...
Well...
Yeah.
You've got plenty of time to dry your eyes because we've got about 9 more games to get through.
So can we move on?
We will in a second.
Go on, Keith.
He's been doing really well for Brentford, I have to say.
Why is it the teams and managers that I slag off or tell people that they're shit always do well against us?
Yeah, but to be fair, everyone said the same about Keith Andrews.
Yeah, I mean, should Nathan Collins have been sent off, though, for the penalty? He only got given a yellow. Considering United were only 2-1 down at the time.
Debate. Yeah, it's definitely up for debate.
We got the penalty. He got a card. I don't know if it deserved a penalty and a red.
It's double jeopardy. It's double jeopardy.
The thing is for me, it's like Mbeumo, whether he's going to get to the ball or not, if he does get to the ball, he's got a clear shot on goal.
Another thing is, though, if that penalty goes in, no one's saying this.
Well, no, of course not.
Yeah.
You could say that about any situation.
No, I know, but like, it is the whole double jeopardy rule. Like, if it's outside the box, completely agree, send them off. But it's in the box, you can't do that.
It's just the fact that...
I think it's fair to give a yellow card there.
Yeah,
it's just the fact that it prevents a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
But they've been given
a goal-scoring opportunity.
Given a clear goal-scoring opportunity, but under the rules,
but we saw
that is a red card.
There's double jeopardy, and then that braces it.
We did see it with Leicester Southampton last year when Fraser pulled on, I think it was Vardy's shirt.
Yeah.
Right in front of goal, he got sent off for it, and that was obviously a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
As well.
Yeah.
It has to be really, really harsh to do both, I think.
I think it's got to be like a
deliberate,
right?
I know it was
challenge.
Deliberate, but like, it has to be
Yeah,
cynical.
it has to be
fair
working Alfie Haaland level.
Fair enough. I think he's a lucky man. Anyway, Leeds 2, Bournemouth 2. Bournemouth picking up a point away from home. Leeds though, they're doing well, really, really well.
I think the midfield for Leeds.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Tanaka, Longstaff.
It annoys me. It really, really annoys me because Longstaff is awful.
You see the
He's
goal?
got a great goal. He's got a great goal.
He's playing. If I say a player is awful, suddenly they turn into prime Iniesta. It's ridiculous. It's like I've got a weird. I should start saying Man United are awful, and maybe we won't win a game. You know,
probably not.
But yeah, fair play to Long. It was an amazing goal. Maybe this is just his system, and Longstaff can get the best out of him.
But he wasn't even that bad at Newcastle when he played.
Was that he was?
No, he wasn't.
He was not as good as people made him out to be.
Right. Well, no, Lewis Bowden made him out to be as an incredible player, but you know,
no, he was an average squad. But the same thing with Curtis Jones.
He walks into United's team.
That's not the point.
He walks into United's team.
Longstaff does, yeah.
Do you think so?
The way
right
they
now,
are
anyone
at the
could
minute.
walk.
Do you reckon?
Right now, my nan could walk into.
Sean Longstaff in the United's midfield.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He can't really. I think United's a poor example.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I know.
No, in reality, he walked into no Premier League teams apart from Leeds. But
right, I mean, Antoine Semenyo, free kick goal as well. I mean, what a start to the season this man is having.
Poor bloke. I'm going to bring him into my FPL soon.
And he's just not going to. He's going to stop scoring.
Sorry, Antoine.
Did the Wall have a draft excluder in that goal?
Was that?
Did they have a draft? Did they have someone under the wall?
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, as far as I know.
I was going to say if they didn't have one, they should have, like, from that range.
I tell you what, I love free kicks like that.
Yeah.
He's got under the wall.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, no, it is just aesthetically pleasing to watch. Like, I remember Coutinho doing it all the time. Anyway, Coutinho's no longer a Premier League player, so it's not important.
No, now he plays in Saudi Arabia. Oh, does he? Or does he move back to Brazil now? He's gone to Vasco da Gama.
I don't know. But Krupi, first goal for Bournemouth as well. 93rd minute equaliser.
I told you. The first episode, what did I say?
It's one goal, Henry.
No, but you know what I mean? He's going to play for Bournemouth this season. He's going to score goals.
Yeah.
This guy is the future. Trust me, he's good. Yeah.
I agree. He's got potential.
Yeah.
How old is he now? 16?
No.
17.
No, he's older than that.
He was.
He'd have to be 15 last year to have.
He was 16, of course. He was.
Yeah, at one point. No, I think he's 18. I think he's 18.
Is he 18?
I think he's 18.
He did so well in France. Like, was it French?
Lorient.
Yeah, second.
Lorient. He scored 20 plus goals on it?
Yeah, for that age.
That's good. Yeah, I think that's solid.
No matter what league you're in at that age.
Especially, I'm not overly wowed by any of Bournemouth strikers since Solanke left.
Evan Nilsson?
Not wowed.
Scored over 10 goals.
He's all right. He's a good squad player, but I reckon Krupi will We'll kind of get minutes this season here and
Yeah.
there. Next season he competes for that spot. Then he's a starter, and then he's a good player, Premier player from that point.
Well, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Good point for both, though, really. I mean, Leeds will take that, and I think Bournemouth getting a 93rd minute equaliser, they're not really going to
There was
complain.
a lot of late goals this week.
Yes, there were. We're going to get on
I-
to a few
I'm
right
really,
now.
really worried that we take Iriola and he's then just turns to shite.
Right. I don't
I
think
really
he'd go, but
He would go, but yeah.
Chelsea 1, Brighton 3. Chelsea haven't played a team that finished inside the top 6 last season,
I think
and they're
their
on 8
last-
points out of
I know
18.
I feel better.
I think their last 5 losses, I think there's been 3 red cards
Yeah,
out of those 5. That's not good enough.
no.
Yeah, the discipline is awful.
Do you think it could be something off the back of the Club World Cup, how they haven't really had a break?
Potentially.
And now and with Champions League on top of that as well, are they going to have the legs for the next few weeks?
I understand
Yeah.
that, but it's lazy decision making as well.
And also,
Oh,
they have
yeah.
twice the size of squad that most teams have.
And I think Maresca last week against United was incredibly poor.
Yeah.
I think it's
I thought the subs were
They're just
taking
bizarre.
Palmer off was.
Well, it's just it's strange.
I understand
strange.
taking a forward off to get another.
Yeah.
break.
I mean,
you
rather than-
brought 3 attackers off for a defender, a midfielder, and a goalkeeper.
and well, Danny Welbeck going to haunt Chelsea. Former Arsenal man. Rhys has put in the notes.
Yeah, I
Sir
saw
Daniel
that.
Mensa Welbeck. So he came off the bench, scored 2. Yankuba Minter again though, constantly involved. He won the ball back in the 97th minute and not 97th, 92nd, and just darts forward. And again, he's just had an unreal start to the season in terms of his performances. But
Bournemouth
Welbeck
just
will
have
love that.
Fantastic talent ID.
Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, yeah, sure they do.
Sorry, Brighton. Bournemouth also do, but Brighton specifically
Yes.
have fantastic talent ID. Like the fact they've been able to let Adingra go this summer to
Dingle wasn't
Sunderland.
a starter though.
But a few years ago, he looked like he was going to be.
Yeah, I would agree
And
with
you've
that.
got 3 more young attackers coming in. And you can just... This team is completely different to one that played 2 years ago. And it's just...
Yeah,
as-
but the
I
thing
would
is,
also say that was poor from Newcastle to let him go more than Brighton.
it was more
to get
it was
him.
more PSR though.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? It was
yeah.
No, I understand that, but
yeah, it's true.
they did let go a few players anyway that year.
I forgot Minter
And
came from
they
Newcastle.
didn't have to. They could have held some of them.
Well, why is it with like Brighton? They do so well against the big 6, but I just noticed
It's
whenever
the teams further down the
small
table.
teams, they're going to they struggle against it.
But they will figure that out. They are young. That's one thing you can say about Brighton is that everything about them is young. They're a young club. They've not been in the Premier League long. They've got young players, a young manager.
I still don't.
They
rate-
will
I
grow
still
with
don't really rate
experience.
Hurts.
If they're doing it now, then give it 5 years.
I think they play at their best when the games are open. When it's
Yeah.
closed games, they struggle.
I still don't rate Hurtsula that hard.
No,
I'm
yeah.
still not convinced.
Yeah, I mean, what's going wrong for Chelsea apart from getting their players sent off? Because that's the easy answer here. The fact that they keep on going down to 10 men, but even just their overall performances, like a lot of the time when I've watched Chelsea playing with 11 men, they've still not been great. The only real game that I can say that I've watched is that West Ham game where they dismantled them, but West Ham
West Ham
were
are
really,
awful.
really poor that
Yeah.
game anyway. Like, what is the reason for Chelsea
They need
being
us.
in the position that they're in?
I remember 2004. You had this fantastic Chelsea team that was crafted by Ranieri and then brought to the front by Mourinho, and it was that thing that swap that made them champions was that core, that spine. So you're talking the likes of who's the centre back, Desai, Makaleli, Drogba, Lampard. You're missing that core spine, that kind of those players who you're undroppable. You look at Chelsea now. You got Sanchez, really unreliable.
2004 was Terry and Carvalho, no?
Terry and Cavalier, yeah, it was. I was thinking of a different Chelsea team because this shirt right here was Desai. But you, it's the same thing, right? So John Terry was exactly the same: a rock, a leader, a captain. Who's Chelsea's captain? Is it Cole Palmer?
No.
Enzo, no. No, Rhys
James.
Rhys
But then
James.
Rhys James doesn't start every game anyway.
And he's injured a lot. So
Yeah.
I feel like you're missing your core for me. That your kind of key players who start every game, who are undroppable, and your leaders.
Well,
I think the two main problems is, well, I would have said goalkeeper, but that's probably not their biggest problem anymore.
I don't
even though
know.
it should be. I would say it's the centre backs,
Yeah.
the rotation of that, and the absence of Palmer and the absence
Yeah.
of his own form. I think Palmer's a massive cog in it
Mm-hmm.
because of how reliant they were on him. As soon as you lose that player, look what happens.
Yeah.
Same with West Ham if they lost Bowen. Same with Spurs back 5 years ago if they lost Kane.
Yeah.
You did,
Yeah, we did.
and then you finished 18th.
And then we won Europa League, so who's complaining?
Well, exactly that. But
Shouldn't
yeah,
have started
no,
the competition.
I totally see your point. It is just worrying from a Chelsea point of view, though. As I said, they've not really played a huge team at the moment.
But I feel like there is well, they played you, not us.
Well, yeah, but you guys didn't finish in the top 6 last year.
Shush.
What I'm going for is teams that actually performed relatively well last season.
The players that I'm talking about, the core, is there. But I feel like there's a lot of rotation. Maybe there needs to be less rotation.
I don't think the centre backs are there for me.
No.
I think Yoel Hato could be that guy.
No, they're already
more of a left
on
back.
about loaning him out. Apparently, back to Netherlands.
Yeah,
That would be so poor if they do that. No, he could be that guy. I feel like if Colwill comes back into form, I feel like he could be
I
that
think
guy.
Cole is good, like a good centre half.
Yeah.
But he's
He needs a
very
partner.
injury prone, isn't
Yeah, you need
They've
a
not got, apart
massively
from
experienced
apart
player.
from Cucurella, I wouldn't say they've got a quality defender.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
Rhys
Are you saying Cucurella's a quality left back?
Yeah,
He's
of course he
he's
is.
probably the
Okay,
best
maybe
left back in the league.
He's right. Okay, I disagree with that statement, but maybe he's all right.
Rhys James and Cucurella are both quality defenders.
Yeah, I mean, they are
Of course
good,
they are.
but...
It annoys me because that song is so irritating.
Right,
Sorry, we'll carry on.
we will carry on. I don't want to talk about this game, but we've got to. Crystal Palace 2,
finally.
Liverpool 1. Finally, we have conceded a late winner. It was coming.
Palace
This was
have been
going to
hit by
happen.
Liverpool.
This
I
was
feel
going to
like-
happen, you
yeah, I
know?
feel like
We
Karma
said this
is-
last week, like basically bar for bar. Like
Yeah.
you were due something like
Yeah,
that.
well, the
Way
matter of the fact
overdue.
is, we've not been playing well at all.
But
Crystal
why is it
Palace have
always
looked ever so
Palace?
good. But Palace, you know, they've been unbeaten for a
18
long,
games.
long time, you know?
Longest run in Europe.
Yeah, they've, like,
What, is this at home or is this?
No,
just overall.
Unbeaten in 80 games.
They've
18.
18.
18. Okay,
They've
good.
not lost a game.
say.
Not 8-0, but yeah, Ismail Assar opened the scoring.
You
he
must
loves a
hate playing
goal.
against him.
Loves a goal against Liverpool.
I
It's
said
probably
that
why
about Sal, didn't I?
probably why I rate him quite highly, because he seems to find the back of the net every time he plays us.
I thought Palace would get worse when they lost Eze.
No, but they've
they've-
looked the same,
That does surprise
really.
me as well, to be fair. But I thought
You
it was
know.
that I would have said it was a combination of Eze and Gahey leaving. The fact that
Yeah.
Gahey stayed just makes it
I
so
think
much
that's
more
huge. Yeah.
stable.
Yeah.
I mean, first half we were abysmal. Second half we were a lot better. And then, of course, we scored the goal,
Which shouldn't have
which was the most ridiculous thing I think I've seen in a long time. The fact that that goal stood is a joke. Salah is... Why has he got his hand up there in the first place, by the way? Like, Mo, what are you doing?
It's Hand of God 2.0.
And then,
And it came Liverpool v Palace.
and then the matter of the fact is,
What?
you know, the goal stood. VAR reviewed it, checked it, and that goal stood.
They checked the badge.
What was...
They didn't check the badge.
Check the badge.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I'm
See,
sorry.
so this is again. I'm not going to fall for this because I've fallen for it so many times. But no,
Oh my God.
it's ridiculous.
So easy to get to,
like.
but-
Well, it's just like I
but-
see it all the time on the internet, and I can't stand it because you know Bournemouth should have gone down to 10 men on the opening day of the season.
Yeah.
So what's your point?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
Not that you
97.
lost that game, but okay.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't lose it, but you know, yeah.
You did 2-1.
No, I'm on about the Bournemouth game.
Oh, I'm talking about this game.
Oh right, yeah, we still lost this game.
I was going to say.
But
can't.
we didn't play well enough. They were the better team. They scored a late winner. Fair play to them. Florian Wirtz is becoming an issue. I really want to be patient and I really want this guy to perform because I know there is an unbelievable football player in there. Why is it not happening? I don't really know. We've got so many issues. We've got a right back problem where our best right back is an attacking midfielder at the moment. Our left back, who we've brought in, just isn't consistent enough. Our holding midfielder, like alongside Gravenberch, McAllister's not started the season very well at all. Mohamed Salah, his overall performances when he doesn't score, what does he actually offer at the moment?
Even centre halves, like
Yeah, I mean, you
even
can.
if one of them gets injured.
Yeah, well, that's
all
another
done.
issue, you know.
Done.
Canate
yeah,
needs
where's
to
your depth
be.
at centre back? In all fairness, but
Yeah.
Canate, I also feel like he's going to go to Real Madrid on a free next year.
Well, I do think
his
so
head
too.
doesn't seem in it.
Well, it's just like the thing is, he has these moments at the moment where he just plays a pass that he shouldn't be playing. Like a lot of the other time, he actually has a good performance around the game. It's just
That happens to you a lot. Do you remember when Joel Quansah did that pass right to
well,
Bruno
yes,
Fernandes and he scored that amazing goal?
Yeah. I mean,
you just lost to Brentford. I wouldn't be.
no, that's very true. It's very true. But yeah, I feel like we talk about Liverpool's issues a lot, despite us being top of the table. So we don't
Depth
really
in
need to
defence.
speak about it too much.
Depth in
more.
defence. Playing players in the right positions. And there's a bit of a lack of
For me,
drive from certain players.
no, for me, it's the loss of balance in your team. I think you have 100% gone way too attacking and left yourself way too
I
vulnerable.
mean, you got
I said
criticised.
this-
You got criticised for saying it,
I got
didn't you?
taken the piss out of before at the start of the season when I said I don't think Liverpool are going to do as well this year. I do think you're going to do better now because you figured out earlier on that this isn't working because it's not.
Yeah.
Frimpong and Furkerkes, both very attacking, both unbelievable fullbacks. I think Frimpong at Liverpool has looked great. I think he's looked great. but because of his attacking nous, he just leaves you at the back vulnerable. And if it was Van Dijk on that side, I'd be saying, okay, you can afford to do that. With Konate on that side, covering that much space, he's not able to do that as well as Van Dijk is when he had Robertson on the left, having way more of a license to do that. And then with Wirtz on top of that in attacking midfield, you leave yourself with 2-on-3 situations in midfield. It's not good enough. And it just leaves Liverpool way more vulnerable. It just does.
Yeah.
And you've seen that with Wirtz drop out already, and Szoboszlai got in there. You look a lot better.
So I'd say your best way of fixing this, if I were in the hot seat, I would be looking at that DM spot and I'd be thinking, okay, do I do one or two things? Do I bring in another centre back and make it a back three? So
Absolutely not.
No.
Or do you swap out the likes of Gravenberch for somebody who's a little bit more defensively solid?
You leave. That's the one player you leave in the team.
You push him further forward and you drop someone else. But you move to a more defensive midfielder,
right,
who can cover more ground and make more tackles.
You have a Premier League winning midfield in Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch. You just stick with that for now because you know it works. And then until you can integrate Wirtz back into that squad, you've got to leave him out. You haven't really got.
Oh yeah, I do agree with
that.
Yeah.
Again, like I hear your point, but he's been at right back. He's been great.
I know, but with midfield being a problem, and it is.
No, I get it. Yeah, like I just feel like even going forward, like you're saying they're leaving us too exposed. We don't even look good going forward at this point.
Yeah,
like
because
we're chucking all
Wirtz
the
has been there, and Salah's not the man anymore.
No, but then again, if you put Szoboszlai there, that doesn't really help us massively going forward.
No.
Which, we need to figure that out too. It's not just defensively where we've got an issue, it's going forward as well. So it depends on how we figure out. At this point, I'm just thinking, Szoboszlai's playing well at right back, we'll leave him there. We'll see how that goes.
But that
and if another player's playing well, but this is the issue. We have multiple players who aren't playing well. Yet we were still able to get 5 wins out of 6 games.
Yeah, I was going to say that we're talking about this as a massive issue. They're still top.
Yeah.
No, but it becomes an issue when the results go. We can't keep saying
100%.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Because they've won all these games.
Obviously lost last night.
It's going to automatically click.
Yeah,
we did.
It's not.
Do you know what? It's one of the, Salah is the thing because it's like what happened. Why is his form just dropped completely?
No, because they're not reliant on him anymore. They're doing their absolute best for next season when he's out of contract to say, we don't need Salah anymore. We've got this team. Yeah.
TK.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to take time. But yeah, I think
it's an integration season.
Yeah.
I wonder if you. I see that I can kind of see a world, a reality where Wirtz pushes out to the left.
I don't think that's the worst take. For them to try it.
Yeah, but then
I don't
we
think
tried
that's
it on
right.
Saturday.
I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right.
Gakpo to the right, do you
I can see.
say?
No, not
through the
Gakpo.
middle. I don't know where you put Gakpo.
I don't agree with that.
Gakpo should not have been dropped, regardless.
Oh no, Gakpo should
have been dropped. It's bizarre.
Where
I saw that
if you pushed Wirtz to the left, maybe.
No, I say you just drop Wirtz at this point.
Yeah, I mean you could do, but I just
you have just spent 150
No,
million.
I know. I just feel like for me,
playing in the left half.
Yeah,
someone was showing me a video before about how well he can do tactically on the left half.
I want to play him through the bad form. I think there's a player in. I think there's a player in there. I think it gets to a stage where you do end up, of course, eventually thinking, oh yeah, he needs to be dropped out of the team on a consistent basis. The frustrating thing is, I have seen moments. It's just they're not consistent enough. Anyway, we have spoken a lot on Liverpool, so let's move on. City 5, Burnley 1. There's not really a lot to talk about.
Cheating bastards. Let's move on.
They're not. They comfortably
115 charges. They're coming. Mate.
Albeit Esteve scored 2 own goals.
Esteve.
Poor guy. Pretty sure it's Esteve.
Burnley did well for
pretty sure
45 minutes of the game.
What's up?
Burnley did really well. For
They did. I mean, the matter of the fact
happy
is,
with, like, going into stoppage time, Haaland only had an assist.
Yeah.
For obviously FPL.
I know.
If he didn't score those 2 goals,
totally different.
I don't even look at City players when it comes.
But he's been absolutely unbelievable. What a start to the season for them. We'll talk about Nottingham Forest next. 5:30 kickoff, of course. Nottingham Forest 0, Sunderland 1. What's going wrong under Ange at the moment, Kian?
I've got to be careful what I say now.
Marinakis is on your shoulder.
Well, no, it's not that. It's different.
He's behind the camera.
I don't. It's not going to work.
No.
It's just not going to work. He's the first manager since the 19th century to not win opening 5 games.
Wow.
That's a thing. Wow.
Really?
Yep.
That is rough.
And when you've played... No offence to Sunderland, they are a good side. No offence to Sunderland.
Sunderland have been very good this year.
When you've played 2 of the promoted sides, a championship side...
Yeah.
Betis and Arsenal, fair enough. But when you play those three sides and not won one,
Yeah.
and it's like this system it's not going to work.
No.
Zinchenko at left back is not good enough. He's awful. Injuries are already piling up.
Yeah.
You've got Douglas Luiz injured, Murillo injured. Aina, fair enough, we weren't under Ange.
Yeah.
Ange got appointed. Aina got a 4-month injury straight away. Zinchenko is now injured, which is probably a good thing. I don't want him in charge.
Thing is, it is such a big difference going from Nuno football to Ange football. And I know Spurs went through going from Conte to Postecoglou. I don't know why I was blanking on the name, and that's such a defensive style to such an attacking style, and ended up being top of the league after 10 games. So maybe there's not something there, but still, it is a shift to go from. It was not really a 5-back anymore, but a very defensive side to go into Postecoglou football.
Don't get me.
It's a stark difference.
Don't get me wrong. Like watching us play, like attacking wise, it is nice to see like the attacking football.
Yeah.
But we're not getting results.
You want the results.
I don't,
the results-based business.
Yeah. I think Nuno had to be sacked for me.
Right.
It wasn't a results thing, like I said, not a results thing.
Yeah.
Or how he acted off the pitch, he had to go. If he sacked Ange now, I'd want Marco Silva.
Yeah.
I think that's a realistic option.
Do you get Marco Silva?
Yeah, I think we would.
Maybe you would. Maybe.
He's not exactly. We know he's not.
Will
he's
he not
happy
see
at
that as
Fulham.
too much as of a sideways step?
Yeah.
Well, not really. We're in European football. I know we're 17th in the league, but we are. I think any manager looking at that Forest squad would get excited.
Yeah.
It's a good squad.
Pep wouldn't.
You've got what?
Pep wouldn't.
Oh, shut up. you got at least 2 decent players in every position now.
Yeah. There's good squad
A lot of
depth
them are
there.
injured. I think that you will end up in the long term regretting sacking Nuno. I think you will end up.
No, he had to.
I understand.
He didn't want to be here.
I know.
He did not want to be at.
But he didn't want to be here because of what Marinakis was doing.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
have.
but he threw his toys out the pram because he didn't sign Victor Christensen and
The signing thing was a bit mad.
Yeah, that is a bit mad. I
That's a
understand.
joke.
But I think in the long run, you'll end up looking back and going, okay, those were the golden years.
But-
We should have tried to keep
But yeah, I mean, then again, it depends what the agreement is between Marinakis and Nuno. Who is controlling the transfers?
But Nuno's a head coach.
Yeah. So
Not
does he have any input? So that he has no input.
He has input.
No, it wasn't
Well,
Marinakis.
well-
That was the sporting
No,
director.
yeah,
That was
Edu. Yeah, okay. So
Edu's
my,
there,
my yeah,
Yeah.
but my point is, does Nuno have a massive amount of input on transfers? If he does, then he's got a right to be annoyed.
Yeah,
if
Well,
he
you're
doesn't,
the manager of the football club. You should.
yeah, but
he was a
realistically,
head
but then
coach, wasn't he?
like
So it's like head
Oh,
coach
was-
is a bit
oh,
different.
okay.
some
Yeah.
managers, like for example, I think at Liverpool, like Arne Slot is a head coach, and of course he will have a little bit of input, but the transfers are ran by the likes of Michael Edwards and Richard Hugh because they do a lot of the business that way.
If it was something, say, let's say this happened with Chelsea and Maresca, sack him because it's Chelsea. You're big. There's another manager you can bring
we've
in.
got expectations
With
now.
Forest,
We're a European
This
side.
is the best manager you've had since
Good thing you
Clough.
got Postecoglou then.
This is the best manager you've had since Clough. You've been in the doldrums for years. You've managed to make this amazing appointment, and it's worked. Why would you risk it by throwing the dice with somebody else?
I don't think the sacking's problem. It's the wrong appointment.
Yeah, it's the wrong.
It is the wrong appointment, but I also don't think there's a right appointment.
Ange's
There
living.
could have been.
Who?
I can't say off the top of my head, but like there was
Who?
there is better in the world than Postecoglou.
Oh yeah, there are better in the world about Postecoglou.
That's my point.
But I feel like Nuno was a perfect fit.
Eric
He
Ten
was-
Hag was available.
Shush.
I think Ange's like he is quite a nice guy and all that, but I just don't. I don't think it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Ange's very much living off that Europa League. If he didn't win the Europa League last season, he would
But
not.
also, we've got to remember,
Probably
right,
not. No.
the reason why Nuno was mad in the first place, the first reason that pissed him off, was that Ange kept meeting with Marinakis.
No, that
I
was
swear
not,
that happened.
It was an
No.
element. It was an element of the dominoes
Yes,
fall.
but,
Right.
yes,
So why
but-
would you
That's not
even
the
know?
reason.
because he
meet with
Ange-
Ange?
Edu,
No.
Edu was the main problem.
Yeah.
Why
he-
would you meet with Ange?
Because it was a Greek trophy thing. Like,
Nah,
They're
you-
friends. They're friends.
Nah,
Come on, you could be
I'm
friends. You could be friends.
Another thing with Forest, I would anticipate conceding a lot of set piece goals this year
Yeah.
and not scoring any. And
we look
based
awful
on,
defensively.
based on a Nuno team where set pieces were quite strong for you, and you got Chris Wood, Murillo, Lenkovic, so good in the air. I actually think don't be surprised if you struggle a lot with set pieces.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a long season.
But yeah, that's enough for Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Depressing.
let's move on. Ronnie, your team next.
Oh come on!
Did we?
Tottenham 1, Wolves 1.
I'm not going to put my.
Are
finger
you
on
the only one of us to get a point this week?
Well, yeah, none of our
You
teams
lost. I lost. You
None
lost.
of our teams
That's a
won.
very
Not a point.
positive way of looking at it. But
Yeah.
bloody hell.
What are your thoughts on João Palhinha taking his shirt off in the 94th minute?
Oh, yeah,
1-1
no.
draw at home
I don't
against
know. To be
Wolves.
fair, I don't think any Spurs fan agrees with this. To be honest.
The
No.
worst team in the league, and you took your shirt off. That's mental.
Yeah. We should have done better in that game. We had a lot of chances towards the end. Probably should have won.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not good enough. 1-1. I said, how many times do I have to say stop playing Bentancur and Palhinha in the same midfield? Play Xavi in the 10. How many times do I have to say these things and he doesn't do it? It's so annoying. Same with Bruno Glimt on the weekend. Like it's the same problem.
I was going to say you
Creating chances is a massive problem at the moment.
Yeah.
Our striker issue is a problem. I'm not going to moan about the injuries, but we do also have a mini injury problem. No Solanke, no Colomwani, but Colomwani's back in training.
Right.
Thank God, and get rid of the
Has he made
petition.
his debut yet?
No. Yes. Not full debut, but he's coming as a sub. Yeah, that game against Wolves was not good enough at all.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, you keep saying it every week, and it's almost like he doesn't listen to this podcast. 'Cause he doesn't seem to get it. But I feel like you should. I know you kind of play. It's kind of the same thing, but I say it every week. Move from a 3 midfield to a 2, and then play an attack. You know, it's the same thing.
For me,
but
it's Palhinha, Sarr, Simmons. That's the midfield 3 I want him to try. It's not happened yet, so that's why I want him to try it.
Yeah.
Uh,
See if it works.
It should just,
Yeah.
do you remember back when we had Fellaini? Every manager played Fellaini, even though he was detrimental to the team.
What are you saying that Bentancur?
Everyone loved him, and everyone
Bentancur's
played
not
him.
that bad.
It's not
No,
No, but
bad.
let me
It's
get to my
just
point.
system.
Is it worth whoever replaced Levy stepping in and going, okay, we're going to sell Bentancur because you
No.
keep playing him and actually he's hurting us?
His contract expires at the end of the year anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. But
There's no point, no.
don't
No.
renew. Would you renew?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But then again, like,
Player.
the Fellaini situation reminds me a lot of Thomas Souček at West Ham.
Yeah.
No, but
Whoever
he
comes-
is-
That's
whoever-
the comparable one.
Yeah,
I agree with
whoever
that.
comes in at West Ham tries not to use
Just
Souček,
ends
doesn't
up-
work, and then they end up playing him anyway.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
kind of the opposite of that, actually.
Well,
But okay.
well,
No,
no,
I
it's
agree.
not because
I agree.
every manager played Fellaini anyway.
Yeah, but no, the managers trying not to play Souček. Everyone loved Fellaini.
No, Mourinho.
Mourinho loved Fellaini.
Yeah.
Moyes loved Fellaini. Like everyone does. Even Ollie
quite
played
like
him a little
Fellaini.
bit. I'm pretty sure. Was he still there? With Ollie?
Well,
No idea. I'm not sure.
Might have just missed him actually.
But yeah, Wolves, will that kickstart their season?
No.
Good point away from home?
Definitely not. They haven't got.
I
a
just
season.
think it was a Spursy thing.
This is their farewell tour.
Here we
Right,
go,
that yeah. I mean,
Farewell tour. I'm not.
who
I'm not
knows?
apologising.
Who knows?
for
At
it.
least they've got a point now, though. They've got
Yeah,
a
well
point.
done. You got a point against Tottenham.
They've
Everyone
actually
does.
got a point.
Do you know what's funny though?
Yeah.
The last time that we beat Tottenham, Antonio Conte was your manager. The
I thought it
last
was
time
longer
we
than that.
beat Tottenham.
I thought it was longer than that. I'm not even joking.
No, we
I
got-
thought it was the
Wow.
Ronaldo hat-trick game. Was that
No.
against Conte? I don't know.
But that was a few years ago.
No.
That wasn't long ago.
I thought that was the last game they won.
No, there was another one. There was one under Conte.
I don't care
Right,
either way.
No,
I'm gonna say, but
no. Villa have won a Premier League game, guys. And as soon
Yeah,
as I take
congrats.
Ollie Watkins out my FPL, this man
What did I say?
scores.
What did I say at Box Park to you beforehand?
I know.
I said Watkins is going to score.
Yeah,
I said he's
well,
gonna
you know
score.
what? I've been patient for 5 whole weeks. 2 pointers after 2 pointers. And this man goes ahead and scores. Well done, though, Ollie Watkins, on your goal.
Oh, you're too
Great
nice.
finish.
I would have been
Really
fuming.
good goal. Yeah, Fulham, they took the lead. Raul Jimenez scoring.
And then got injured.
How they did not get a penalty
Yeah.
is beyond me.
Josh King, by the way, really like him.
Yes.
Really like him a lot.
Yeah.
Reincarnation.
Oh my
Not of Josh King, but
Yeah, Josh King-
very
Josh
different.
King.
Same
player.
name, yeah.
Same name.
Right, okay.
I love his tenacity on the ball. I
Yeah.
think he's definitely got something about him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I like his play style. I haven't had a look at the numbers, so I don't know how good he is.
I don't think he's not a numbers player.
No. No,
You don't
need to-
think? Yeah,
need
because
to watch
he
the
hasn't
game at
scored or
times.
got an assist yet. has
Well,
he?
no, but he had a disallowed goal. Should have had a penalty.
Yeah.
He's been booked twice for the same thing.
Mhm.
I
but
need to have a proper look at him.
The Martinez one was just.
I think that's a yellow.
No, I don't think it's a dive though. For me, it's not a dive because he's falling over. He's not like initiated it, has he? And then Martinez. just
Yeah,
swipes his
yeah.
leg.
I get the reasons to say it's not yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more punishment for.
Yeah.
Even if that wasn't a dive, I just want to see more punishment for simulation.
I get it. Yeah.
Well, we got punished for it. So.
A goal as
Quite
well for Emiliano Buendia. Man
Where
on the
did he
score
come
sheet.
from?
Yeah.
He's been playing for pre-season for Villa
Yeah,
and started.
yeah. I mean, he's back. Of course, he was on loan at Bayer Leverkusen when
there you go.
Xavi Alonso was the manager. But yeah, he's back and scored a goal. There is a good player in there. He was unreal for when he played for
They did end
Norwich.
up
Yeah, let's
playing
not talk
Rodgers
about
on the
that.
left, by the way.
You know,
They put Rodgers on the left, by the way, when we were talking about last week.
yeah.
Smashed it.
And he got an assist as well, didn't he? So whoever had Watkins and Rodgers in your FPL.
I did
Rogers
the week
is-
before.
Rogers has done me.
no.
Rogers has done me there.
Yeah.
Since we last spoke, didn't they get rid of Bailey? Didn't he end up going off on loan?
Yeah, he's at Roma now.
I don't think since. I thought he went.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
we just haven't spoken about it. Yeah, they just lost their
Well, I mean, they
pace
bought
winger.
players in. Could this kickstart their season?
but it has to.
Yeah.
The fact that you've had the easiest start to the season, statistically, that's been proven by Opta. The fact that you've had the easiest start to the season and
I
not
don't think
won a
that
game.
that
Oh,
will actually change because say Sunderland finished 13th, then it doesn't become that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like
true.
other
But
things.
going into the season, you should have been happy with that, and you
Oh,
absolutely
yeah, 100%.
stunk up the show,
That's why I put Ollie Watkins in my FPL in the first place. I was looking at the fixtures thinking, he's going to get a couple goals.
licking your lips.
No, but
What's that guy?
Baleba.
The guy looking back from behind the tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. I'll show you it later.
Right, but yeah, they ended up getting a win, so congratulations to them. Let's move on to one of the most controversial games of football in terms of officiating I have seen in a long time. Newcastle United 1, Arsenal 2.
No, it was not a. That
No,
Gyökeres one.
not having
was
it.
not a penalty.
I'm just not having it.
No,
was not a
but I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about another penalty that Newcastle, I think, should have given away. Bruno Guimaraes handball in the box. That didn't even get given. I also, there's so many things. Gabriel, for example, I think that man's very lucky to still be on the football pitch.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many decisions that were in that game where I was just like, what are you doing? I don't think the penalty overturned by Arsenal is clear and obvious, by the way. I don't think that's a clear and obvious decision. The fact that that got overturned,
Yeah, but
I don't think it's
What,
right.
the Gyökeres-
I don't think it's clear and obvious.
That's not a penalty, though.
I don't think it's obvious.
I think
Not a
Arsenal are one of the
penalty.
only clubs in the Premier League that would have a go at that penalty, honestly.
Really?
Never
That-
a penalty.
You can
in a
literally see
million
Pope's
years.
foot touch the ball. There's nothing wrong with that.
But then again, Gyökeres plays the ball first.
And so does Pope.
No, I know he technically plays the ball, but then also the follow through afterwards means that
No, but there
Gyökeres
isn't-
goes flying. He's got a
No, but
tap
that's
in.
not a follow through.
He's
His
got a
legs
tap in.
planted.
He's got a tap in.
That's not a follow
If
through.
if that's
It's a follow through
right,
from about
hold
2
on,
yards
hold on.
out.
If that's not Pope and that's a defender, that's deemed a great tackle.
Well, I mean,
It is.
yeah, I guess you
We
could say
can't
that, but then I also I could say the Brighton Arsenal thing last year with João Pedro and Saliba. You know, they both technically.
What, the headbutt thing?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a similar situation, and that got given as a penalty. So why is that not being given as a penalty as
Arsenal
well?
just act like the biggest babies.
I mean, I don't think they've got a reason to complain here.
I don't
not
think
a
so.
They've got a
I
reason to
enjoyed it.
Not a
complain.
penalty in a million years.
But then even as I'm saying, there's other decisions in the game that I think.
I don't.
How on
no,
earth
but
has that
that's
not
what I'm
been
saying.
given?
I don't understand how all the decisions you could have picked in the game to have a massive go at, that wasn't one. That was.
I think it's a pen.
To be fair, I thought it was a pen at first, and then I watched the second time, and I was thinking, oh, does he actually get a foot on that? So I was still in debate. The third time I watch it, for me, it's clear and obvious.
It's
He
a
gets
very
the ball.
slight touch,
Wins-
though. It's very
Yeah,
slight.
but there's a touch. That's the whole
No,
point.
I get there is a
There's
touch, but it's.
like I said,
I
if the
just
defender
think
makes
he's-
that, it's a great tackle.
He's got a clear goal, and he's played the ball first in the first place. If Gyökeres doesn't touch the ball onto Pope, it's not like Nick Pope has actually gotten to the ball necessarily first.
Yeah, but if
it's just that
He did
Gyökeres
get
has
to the ball
played.
first.
No, Gyökeres has played the ball onto him.
Yeah, but that happens in so
That does
many.
not make any sense.
That happens
No.
in so many
No.
tackles.
Really?
Of course, the player's going to kick the ball into their foot.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
foot's there.
No, I get it, but
I don't know what you mean by
no,
that.
no, okay, fair
That's
enough.
confused me.
Fair enough. But my point is that he's
I just
played.
sat back and enjoyed that. That was
Yeah,
good fun.
well, I just think he
Never
played
done
the ball first, right? I get that Pope's gotten a touch onto it, but then I also think I've seen that given so many times in different instances. I just think it's not. I don't think it's clear and obvious enough to overturn. I think if I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm pretty fuming at that.
Yeah, but they still won.
Yeah, I mean they did still win.
I mean,
Does it really
Newcastle
matter?
should have had a penalty at the
And
end.
Gabriel shouldn't have been on the pitch.
No,
Yeah,
Gabriel
well,
shouldn't have been on the pitch. I agree
All
with
I'm
that.
saying is that I said that he wasn't the best centre back in the league. I said it. and
Yeah.
I'm very happy I
I don't
did.
think anyone else said he was the best centre back.
No, but I said it was Van Dijk, Saliba, and then Gabriel. And everyone,
Right. Okay.
Everyone
yeah. I
lost
mean, I
their
don't think that.
shit.
I don't think that's.
Like-
Also,
that's
Mosquera,
terrible.
No.
Mosquera and Gabriel were both at fault for the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well. Mosquera were passing it out for a corner.
Yeah.
Gabriel crying about
Yeah, that was terrible.
pushed.
Yeah, that wasn't a push, was it?
No.
He
Come on.
obviously realised that he wasn't going to
Yeah.
get
You're
there.
not going to beat Voltamada in the air, are you?
No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
No, I mean that man. He got another goal. Fair
He
play
is-
to him.
I like Walter
Towering.
I
Yeah.
like Walter a lot. I think
I
his
liked his
link-up play is
honesty
really
as
good.
well after the
did
interview,
he say?
like him just being honest about when Gabriel obviously had a little collision with him. I think he's very lucky. I just think he is.
Well,
Like,
Gabriel or Baltimore.
the fact that Gabriel's still on the pitch, like you could see,
Yeah,
he does
yeah.
like a little. It's almost like his fist is clenched and he sort of makes contact with his
And he
with
looks
his
at him as
cheek.
well, doesn't he? Like,
Also, he
you know.
looks hard as fuck. I don't think that punch not even phased him.
I looked at it and I thought,
like a tap.
you're a little bit
For
fortunate.
Gabriel, it's such a high and low game because could have given away a penalty, could have got sent off.
Yeah.
Tried to get the foul for goal.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then scored the winner.
We haven't mentioned the Gabriel potential penalty. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a pen.
Yeah.
I know it's taken a deflection off his leg or something, but
he's
sliding and his arms up.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sliding his arms up like that.
This is what I'm on about. There's so many things in this
think that's to
game.
keep your. You can't gain an unfair advantage if your arm is in a natural position. Obviously, it's fine, but naturally, when you're sliding, is your arm? You going down the water?
Be.
Is he going down a water slide? Does he need to be like this?
I can think of many examples where it is, and also the fact that Josh King's one wasn't given as a pen, and neither was this one.
At least
kind of makes. That's what I mean. There's
I know rules are rules and stuff, but it's a stupid rule. I think his arm.
I get it.
His arm is up. His arm's up. And
I think Romero's been given away 2 of those as well. I think they're both against City.
Yeah,
where he's done that.
Oh yeah, but they're cheating bastards, so it doesn't really matter.
Can you stop swearing?
Sorry.
Like
It's City. don't talk to me about City. Don't bring City up.
I just think they're like that game as a whole. Just looking at all of the decisions that went on in it, like there was so many things that you could say, oh well, that could have been given, and that could have been given, and that could have been given. Absolutely mental game of football. What a win for them, though.
For me, Odegaard changed the game as well.
Yes, he came on. He made such a big impact. But this is the thing. This is their squad depth. This is what Arsenal have got now, and it does worry me, for sure. Because
I think they could actually.
They could do it. I don't see any reason why they couldn't do it. They've got the squad. They've got the players.
Well, I said City would, but
they always do this. They always have a strong start to the season, and then fall off. I don't see the winning.
They hadn't had squad depth in the past few years. Now they do. It's a bit of a different story.
I think last year they did have squad depth.
Yeah, but not.
But then they got hit with injury.
Not as good.
They didn't have a striker.
Yeah.
Now they've got a striker. I don't know. I just don't see it. They need to prove to me that they can win games consistently and they are actually a threat to the title.
I'm sure
until I see it, I'm going to struggle to back them.
I'm sure Arteta's going to say in the next in the dressing room, we need to prove Henry Neal right.
No, I'm
sure he will. He obviously watches the podcast.
I think they've still got a point to prove though, of course, because they haven't won a Premier League trophy under Arteta as of just yet. But once they do get that piece of silverware, then they could go ahead and say, you know what,
then you're
we've been there, we've won it, we've done it.
Then you have a reputation. They either that or you start the season like unbeaten, unstoppable, great football, a bit like Tottenham but better. Do you remember that season under?
I remember a few seasons under Poch.
Ange.
Oh, what about Ange?
The first one, the one where you won the first 10 games in a row.
Oh, you started.
You
really
got to do that for like 15 games,
Yeah,
and then I'm like,
their only loss was Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's Liverpool at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've had a really tough
but they've
start.
not looked great.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, in certain matches, I'd say they haven't.
I watched the full game against United. They were awful.
As of right now, even saying this as a Liverpool fan, I'd be more confident in Arsenal going on a 10-match winning streak rather than Liverpool.
I can happily say that I think, well, not happily actually, scratch that. But,
gonna say
Arsenal have looked better than Liverpool this season. I don't think.
Maybe, but they don't look great.
I agree.
Yeah,
with
but
that.
you don't have to look great for a
Someone annoyingly.
No, it's true.
We debate the Liverpool Arsenal thing, and City are going to come back and win it, aren't they?
I did say City would, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Please go back down to League.
Yeah.
National League.
What's that? What, the National League? What for City?
Please just relegate all the way down the
Right.
all the way.
Yeah, as you can tell.
Actually, no, not to National League North because then we'll lose to them. That'd be stupid.
As you can tell, Henry's not a big fan of City. Predictions were sort of a nightmare
we
for
want
practically.
to touch on Potter. Sakinaah.
I mean,
Potter was
we saw it
sacked.
coming.
We were right. I'm not happy with the appointment.
Well, basically, what will happen? Nuno will keep him up, get him mid-table, throw his toys out the pram, and something don't go his way.
right.
Go.
What has Sean Dyche got to do to get a job? He is the perfect person to keep a team up.
Right.
He is
He will
the
get one.
Let's go on to
He will
predictions.
get one. He will get one. I got a total of 0 points this week. I predicted everything wrong. Kian and Henry got 2, and Ronnie got 3. So,
I said Palace 2-1, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
That's the one I was.
Yes, that's the one you got right. Yeah.
What did I get right?
Henry, you got the game ending in a draw.
Not a score.
And
Everton.
between Everton and West Ham.
Nice.
And then what else did you get? Says you've got a point for predicting Manchester United getting right, so you might actually be on 1 point.
They've copied that down wrong, but I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain.
Right, anyway, predictions this week. We're starting off Friday night football. Bournemouth against Fulham.
2-1 Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Is it at home to Bournemouth?
Yeah, Bournemouth. At
Yes, Bournemouth at home.
Okay.
home. Yeah, 2-1 Bournemouth, I think.
2-0 Bournemouth.
2-0 Bournemouth. I'm going to go 3-1 Bournemouth.
Fulham are struggling to get a result, and I feel like
They're not
away from
struggling,
home.
They've been unlucky.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Against
Okay, they've
Chelsea,
been
they had
unlucky.
tunes
But
against them.
I just don't see them going to Bournemouth and getting anything,
True.
personally.
Actually, scratch that. I'm going to go 2-1 instead. United against Sunderland.
Right. I'm going to put 1-0. And
You
if we
predict
don't,
United to win every
shush,
week.
shush,
No,
I'm
shush,
gonna say
shush. I'm going to put 1-0. If we don't at least do that, then I'm kicking off. Okay?
I'm
Right.
saying
That's my minimum expectations.
I'm saying 2-1 Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland.
I think 1-0 United.
You think 1-0 United? I think
Don't even.
I don't know.
It could also be like a 4-3.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking.
What Burnley?
I'm going to go
What do you
3-2.
When we beat Burnley.
What's United?
To United.
Whatever it was.
Maybe.
I think there could be a lot of goals in this game. I know Sunderland have been quite solid defensively, but I don't
It's
know.
gone like first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I reckon the floodgates could just open. Arsenal against West Ham.
3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah,
Quite an easy game to
Yeah.
predict, really.
I'll go 3-0 too, actually, I think. I'll
Three-
back that.
Or Arsenal at
3-1.
home.
Arsenal at home.
God's sake.
3-1. And I reckon Bowen gets a goal.
2-0.
2-0. Chelsea versus Liverpool.
Oh, this could be good.
Both teams are out of form, really. I know Chelsea won against
you know what?
against Benfica.
I reckon it's going to be really boring. I reckon it's 1-1. I reckon it's cagey. I reckon both teams are known to shut up shop. They will
Yeah.
do, and I reckon it'll be
I'm
cagey.
going to say 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. I really don't know that game.
Yeah.
Chelsea Liverpool is a very unpredictable fixture.
Mhm.
Yeah, 1-1. Personally.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. I think I've got to back us, even though I'm not really confident that we're going to get a result there.
Yeah.
Newcastle against Nottingham Forest.
4-0 to Newcastle. And I'm not even joking.
Optimism
I
as
think 2-2.
always.
I'm saying 2-2.
You're saying 2-2?
I think Newcastle should win.
Okay.
Who's at home?
Newcastle.
Oh, actually, Ange against Newcastle.
Mhm.
And, yeah.
And
That's not a
if
good record.
Zinchenko's fit,
Who are you
Zinchenko
saying?
against Alanga.
What are you saying?
Ange was awful against Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle, probably.
2-1 Newcastle. I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle as well. Brentford versus City is the final game.
3-1 City.
100-0
Haaland to get
Brentford.
hat-trick.
100-0 Brentford.
You actually going
3-1
No,
City.
no.
2-1.
2-1 City.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not
I'm
backing City.
going
I
to
will never back City.
go
Unless
2-0
Wolves.
City.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to rattle through.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
FPL.
No, we're not.
We are.
Week.
We are going to talk about
Forfeit
it.
week.
Yes, it is forfeit week. And Kian, you're the guy who's going to have to do the forfeit for the second month running. Game week 6 leaderboard.
Can I just leave the room?
Yes, you can.
18th place. Kian, 19 points.
Oh.
What went wrong? Actually, that's the wrong question. What went right?
Well, the fact that none of my players got above 2 points. That's what went wrong.
Have you got your wild card left?
Nope.
Oh, you're in the pit.
Yeah,
You're in
yeah.
the
game week
pit.
19.
Yeah, I mean, Lachlan was in 17th with 23. Lenny was in 16th with 24. Henry, you're next. 15th, 26 points. Not much better.
I'm not going to talk. I'm not talking through my team. I'm going to wild card this week.
Right, okay. Ethan, 14th with 26. Both the Liams in 13th and 12th. Shannon in 11th on 34. Cal in 10th on 37. Ellie in 9th on 41. Dan was in 8th on 45. Rhys in 7th on 48. Yeah, this is this week. Jordan in 6th on 51. I got 53 points. I wildcarded. Ronnie's all the way up in 2nd, mate. Look, you saved yourself from the forfeit.
And he got 69 points as well.
The FPL remontada is complete.
Oh,
Yeah.
16 points last week.
You triple captain
16. I wildcarded and I got 70 points.
Yeah.
69 points.
69 points.
Well, almost 70. But anyway, like,
Sure.
happy days as, you know, the September leaderboard, it
What
pushed
a
Ronnie
week.
up to 9th on 143. Kian was so close to avoiding the
If
punishment.
Rogers
I
didn't
think
get an
Henry was like
assist-
2 points off.
I wasn't
Yeah,
miles
Henry
away.
was 5 points away.
If Rogers
Um,
didn't get an assist for Villa,
Yeah.
I think I would have been fine
Mm-hmm.
because
So-
that has saved Lachlan.
Yeah,
Yes,
Lachlan would have done
yeah.
it.
So the overall leaderboard, the top 3 at the moment, Jake is in 3rd on 337, Ellie is in 2nd on 341, and Jordan is 1st on 354
Wow.
points.
We've picked up an expert here.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I mean, 4th to 1st, there is a gap of 20 points. So there's not a lot in it between 4th place and 1st. There is beginning to be a little bit of a gap in certain positions.
We're going to have to get Jordan on to do an FPL workshop.
Masterclass.
Masterclass. We'll get
Exactly.
Kian in to be the guinea pig and just kind of see if we can get him off
Hold
bottom.
on, I finished second last season. I'm not
Yeah,
having
to be
that.
fair, he only finished behind me last year. But Kian,
Only because I gave up, though.
18th place, 233 points.
Oh, mate.
Can you turn it around?
I think there will be a point where like I'm going to go on a run of getting.
No, I think this month will be a turning point because there'll be people that forget to do anything.
That's true.
Yeah,
True.
that is true. You will
People
start to see people
forgetting,
drop off. Yeah.
Don't forget, or else you have to do the FPL forfeit. You don't want to be like Kian, having to do an FPL forfeit at the end of the month.
Are we telling people what it's going to be?
We don't know.
We don't know yet. We've not actually decided.
I feel like we
so-
have decided.
Waterboarding.
No.
He'd rather do that. He'd rather do that.
We're not doing it.
We're not waterboarding
We are making
you.
this clear. We are not doing that. We are not.
The fact we have to say
That is
Oh, mate. That's bad.
I would say that's a perfect way to end, but I don't think it's perfect. But this is the way that we're going to end this week's show. Thank you all ever so much for watching this episode of The Gold Show here on the Blue Podcast Network. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time we upload. And also go check out all of our other content on our other social media platforms. Cheers. Take care. We'll see you for the next one.